Hello everybody, hopefully you did really well on your reading benchmark and rocked it. I know you've been doing really well on the district common assessments. Can't wait to review the results. Alright, let's get back to math. Let's check it out. A grocery store sells steak for $7.20 per pound. What would be the cost of 2 2/5 pounds of steak? So pretty straightforward, not too much information in there, but pretty complicated math that we're going to have to break it down. So, first of all, underline the question. What would be the total cost of 2 2/5 pounds of steak? Check. There's really only two important numbers, $7.20 per pound, and we're buying 2 2/5 pounds of that. Now let's draw a diagram to support our problem. So, we know that we have 1 pound that we're going to buy, 1 lb, 2 pounds, and then we have 2/5 of a pound. So I'm going to split this into fifths. That's how much of the steak that we're going to purchase. So this pound can be labeled $7.20. It's going to be $7.20 per pound, so that number is going to repeat. This would be a much easier problem if it was 3 whole pounds, because we would just have 720, 720, 720. But this part's going to be funky, because it's only 2/5 of 720. So now I drew a picture to help me figure this out. I'm going to show you guys 2 different ways to solve. Math is amazing because there's all these different ways that you can solve a problem. And I want to show you some different ways that might make you comfortable. So option number 1, we can see that we have 720 and 720. So I'm going to add my first pound plus my second pound, and I'm going to get $14.40. I know my steak is going to at least cost that much money, but now I have to figure out how much a fifth of $7.20 would be, because we're dividing it into 5 equal pieces. Alright, so I'm going to take $7.20, and I'm going to divide it in fifths. Remember, I'm dividing it in fifths because my denominator is 5. So 5 times 1 makes 5. Subtract, bring down the 2. I get 22. 5 times 4 makes 20. Subtract, bring down the 0 in the hundreds place. I get 20 again. So I get 144. Now remember, I got to be careful with my place value because the steak was only $7.20. So I want to put my decimal right here, $1.44. That number makes more sense and is more reasonable. Also here I split up the dollars. That's why there's one group of 5 in 7. Here I split up the rest, which is why it's going into the tenths and hundreds place. So I get $1.44. That means that each of these pieces right here is 144, 144, 144, 144, 144. That means that each fifth is $1.44. Let's check it out. 144 times 5, because I'm saying that each fifth of a pound of steak is going to cost me $1.44. This would be 20, we group the 2, 20 again, $7.20. So that's me checking it and being careful. Now, I know that I'm getting 2/5. I'm not just getting 1/5. So that's going to be $1.44 and another $1.44. And together that makes $2.88. Now, this is for 2 pounds, and this is for 2/5 of a pound. But I want to know how much it is for 2 pounds, 2 2/5 of a pound. So I'm going to add 1440 plus 288. When I do that, I should get $17.28. That's how much it's going to cost me to buy 2 2/5 pounds of steak. That's option 1. Okay, I solved it. I can go back and look at it. Now let me show you option 2. Option 2, instead of sorry for my email there. Instead of figuring out this and figuring out 2/5 of 7 $7.20, I can actually just multiply 2 2/5 times $7.20. But 2 2/5, it would be easier for me to convert that to a decimal. So I know that the decimals are called tenths because they're out of 10 in the place value. So 5 times 2 makes 10, and 2 times 2 makes 4. So this fraction is really the same as 2 4/10. So if I want to write it as a decimal, I could write 2.4. So all I just did was convert the amount of steak I'm going to have to a decimal. 2 2/5 is the same as 2 4/10 by equivalent fractions, multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the same number, and then I can convert 4/10 to 2.4. I can do that because the 10 shows me tenths, and after the decimal, it's also the tenth place. Now, I know that I have $7.20 2.4 times, so I need to multiply 7.2 times 2.4. So I just need to multiply 7.2 and 2.4. Let's check it out. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 7 is 28. Let's put our 0 here because we're going to the next place value. It's going to be 10 times the ones place, or the tenth place actually. Now we're moving to the ones. 2 times 2 is 4, and 7 times 2 is 14. When I add that up, I'm going to get 8. 12 over the 1, 16, 17, and then 17, 28. Something that is super, super cool, let me move this down for a second, that you guys should notice, this number 288 is the same number I got here, which was 2/5 of my steak. That's because I did 0.4, which is the same thing as 2/5, and I times it by 7.2. Then I did 2 full pounds, which is 1440, and that is the same way here, because that was 2 full pounds. Math is beautiful once you see the connections. So, I check my answer by doing it twice. I see that both ways are correct. And I'm going to do $17.28. I can fill in the positive I want to. The STAR test will automatically assume that you're going to do positive. So you can fill it in, you don't have to. So it should be $17.28 correctly in my Gridable. What you guys are going to do, you're going to take your paper, flip it over please, go on to the independent practice side, and you have a very similar problem. Please do it whatever way you feel comfortable. You can either try to convert this to a decimal if you can figure it out. Think about quarters. Or you can also do it the first way and try to divide by the denominator to try to figure out how much each piece would be. Good luck.